Hello everyone, this video is going to show you how to grant an IAM user access to the AWS billing console. So it isn't as obvious as you'd think. You need something in addition to the IAM permissions, which I'm about to show you, and I'll show you that second step after we establish the correct policies to attach to our user. So that's the first step. Let's head over into the IAM section to grant our user access to the AWS billing console. So I just typed in IAM here. And while that's loading, I'll just show you my other account here. This is my second account that I want to grant a user access to the AWS billing dashboard. So you can see I'm AWS simplified user. If I try to go to the billing dashboard right now, you can see I get, you need permissions. So this is basically access denied. So we're going to fix this and make it so that this user will have access to the section of the console that you see here. So I'm just going to minimize that for now and go back to our other account over here. So this is the root user account, by the way. This is the account that you need to delegate access to the billing console. So make sure you're following these specific steps from the root user perspective. So let's go over to the roles section, and we are going to find that user, the AWS simplified _ user, like you can see right here. And there's a couple different ways to add permissions for the billing dashboard. One thing that you can do is that you can grant just an administrator access user. That's a managed AWS policy, but that gives access not only to the billing dashboard, but to basically the entire AWS account. So you may want to choose a permission that's more scoped. So only provide access to the billing dashboard. And that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to go over to the right-hand side here where it says add inline policy, just because we need a really quick policy that is going to grant us the permissions. So you can do it either through the visual editor or JSON. So everything we do in the visual editor will reflect in JSON, but I'll walk you through the steps here. So the first thing is under choose a service, let's type in billing. And then for the billing section, we need, well, you can do all billing actions here if you wish, but you can be more granular with what you're providing the user permission to. So you can see there's a bunch of different steps here, a bunch of different actions that you can associate. So there's view account. And if you click on this little question mark, you can see some details about the permission. So allow or deny IAM users permission to view account settings. You can add that. View billing, you definitely need this one. This one is going to show the usage. If you want to grant them the ability to do view payment methods, view usage in terms of how many hours you're using an EC2 instance, for example, whereas billing is like the billing details for it. We can grant that as well. And then modify billing as well is one that you'll typically need. So you can pick just a handful of these or do all of them. I'm just going to do all of them in this case just to show you. We can go to review policy now. You can give this whatever name you want. So billing access, and we're just going to so it's attached now to this particular user. So everything is working correctly here. All right, so you would think that at this point, if we go back to our second account here and try to access the billing section again, this would work. And it, as you can see, it does not work. And this frustrated me for a little while. It took me a little bit to figure it out. But what you need to do is you need to go back to your root user account, and there's a setting tucked away somewhere that you need to enable. It's a one-time thing to allow the root user to delegate access to other users for the billing section of the console. It's kind of strange that you have to do this, but it is what it is. So in order to activate that setting, go to the top right where it says your account name and click on account here. All right, if you scroll down to the section that says this one here, IAM users and role access to billing information. And so you can see, well, you can read this whole thing. It's just basically describing if you activate this setting, what it's going to allow users the ability to do. I'll just tell you that you need to do this in order to make this tutorial work here. So you can see here at the bottom, it says IAM user role access to billing information is deactivated. It's deactivated. So that's why our other user doesn't have access to the dashboard. So to change that, we just simply click on edit over here and then activate IAM access. Click on update. And now if we go back to my other user and we just refresh the page to show the billing section again, and you can see now we can see all the details of the bill. So that's how to set this up. Hope this video was useful. Let me know if you have questions or comments down below, and thanks so much for watching.